I am now about to cast on. I'm not sure. Is that gonna fit? I don't know. Welcome to another vlog, and I figure for this vlog, since I just finished my Michaela sweater, we will cast on something new. So a great place to start with that is to talk about my swatches. I have 4 of my 5 fall swatches. This one is still drying. I'm gonna pop it over here in the sun. But anyways, the 4 swatches that I made are these 3 brown ones and then that red one I just showed you. I'll start with this one here, which is my Knit Picks palette yarn in the color Briar Heather, and it's just a really lovely, I don't even know, it kind of reminds me of like tree bark, honestly. Like if I'm like holding it up to the browns and nature around me, it kind of has like a tree barky color. That is my first swatch. My second swatch is also a Knit Picks yarn. This is Knit Picks Wool of the Andes tweed worsted weight, and I believe this color is Farmhouse Heather. It's a really nice brown, chocolatey brown with like these heathery tweedy bits. Now, holding it up, it is quite holey, so I'm not 100% sure actually on that. But like when I hold it flat, it looks quite solid and thick, right? Like I think that looks okay. It's not like super see-through. Sometimes I just need to touch grass and like go look at a sweater. But that is my second swatch, just to share. My third swatch is this one on the mat that I haven't measured yet, but I can already tell. Okay, this is a mystery yarn. I don't know what it is, but I think that's just too loose of a gauge. Let me know. What do you think? I don't know. That feels like a little bit too loose of a gauge. So perhaps I will have to do a smaller needle for this one. Maybe think about a different project or get a mohair to hold with this possibly. That's another option. But this, again, mystery fingering, light fingering weight yarn. I'm going to rethink this one. And then my last swatch is my Noro haunui. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but how beautiful. So out of these 2, which are the 2 swatches that I have all of the yarn for with me here in Vermont, these are the 2 projects I could cast on in literally 5 minutes if I wanted to. Out of these 2, I think, actually, I don't think. I'm going to commit. I feel like I think way too much. I'm going to commit and I'm going to cast on my Camisole number 12. So I'm just going to commit. I'm going to cast that on. I think I'll get more use out of it sooner than I would the Great Lakes sweater. So I feel really good with this decision. And I think most of this vlog is going to be following the progress of my Camisole number 12 and just living life in Vermont. Still outside, but in a slightly different location. I am on bear watch duty because this morning I saw a bear. That was in my last vlog, if you want to see that, but maybe I'll put the little bear footage here because it was so cute. And Jake is very jealous that he was upstairs working and did not see the bear. But I am now about to cast on my Camisole number 12. Camisole, I feel like I said that a weird way. Camisole, whatever. Camisole number 12 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I actually ended up re-measuring my swatch and I think I'm like 1.5 stitches. I have 1.5 more stitches and like 1 to 2 more rows than is recommended for the gauge swatch in the pattern, but I really like how the fabric on the 3.5 millimeter looks. So I'm just gonna knit 1 size larger and hope for the best. So I am hoping to get to the German short row section on this Camisole number 12 right now, but we'll see how far I get and we will see if I see a bear, because wouldn't that be so fun to see a bear twice in one day? Don't know if you heard that thunder. It was so loud. But anyways, I've just been sitting here trying to do a good stretchy cast on for the neckline because I'm afraid it's going to be too tight, and I don't want to find out that it's too tight until I finished the like entire neck and started the body and like try it on and can't get it over my head. So I have learned, or just learned, I guess it's called the German stretchy cast on. I'm not doing the best job of it, but I think it's starting to go. You can kind of see like it's a little stretchy. I don't know, we're hoping. And then I'm just gonna do a magic loop for the neckline there. But yeah, enjoying this kind of dark gray, rainy, thundery afternoon summer storm. I always feel so bad for the animals during the storms, although I know they're used to it, but I don't know. I feel bad for them. I want them to be like cozy and happy. But ooh, it is really picking up this wind. I think we're gonna have a big storm. So actually I might go inside, get comfy in there in some cozy clothes and lounge on the couch. And just like that, it is sunny again. Good morning and happy Thursday, I think it is today. Sitting upstairs in the game room, and I thought I would give you a little update on my camisole number 12. I forget where I left you last night. I think I might have left you during the storm, so I don't think I had really gotten anywhere other than casted this on. I had to redo the cast on, I think like 5 or so times. It was a lot. And I'm currently working the neckline in Magic Loop. I am going to do the 2 3/4, 3-inch length rather than the full 3.5-inch like super high neck for a few reasons. One, I think I have like a shorter neck. And the second being that I don't want this to be like overly warm and overly tight. I'm a little concerned about the tightness of this. But this is where I am at right now, but not too far. I'm about an inch or so in, so I still have like 1.5 inches, 2 inches left to go. But anyways, my plan is just to sit here and knit for a little bit, enjoy my coffee and the quiet, and then get moving on my day. It is now the afternoon. I was able to get a little bit of knitting done for the past 30 or so minutes, and I'll give you a little update on that in just a second. But because we are in Vermont and it is afternoon iced coffee time, I thought it would be fun to make an iced maple latte. Although I guess it's not really a latte because I'm not using espresso. I don't have decaf espresso. I only have decaf like grounds. So I just made a pot of decaf coffee and I've let it cool for like an hour just to kind of come to room temp, although it's still a little warm. And then I've got, yeah, my maple syrup, my milk, my cup, my ice, and we'll make a little maple iced latte together and then talk about my camisole number 12 so far. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you what I do. Here I am on the floor with my knitting and my maple latte. This is just so delicious. I'm gonna have one more sip and then put it down so I can show you my camisole number 9, camisole number 12. This is what we have so far. It is not, the light is going. The sun is behind a cloud now, so hopefully lighting's not all out of whack, but this is what I've got so far. This is the little neck. I'm quite afraid of this being, I'm not sure, is that gonna fit? I don't know. And not so much progress on it. This is for, there's like a little pearl bump stripe in the back. I'm not sure if you can see that well, but that's what those 2 stitch markers are. But I am moving along. I think I'm 2 or 3 rounds away from being finished with the neckline, and then I'll be able to do, like, I think there's some German short rows and shoulder shaping. I haven't read too far ahead, but that is where I'm at right now. I actually am going to, I think, record my little Saturday stitch and scroll. That was a video either 1 or 2 Saturdays before this video. I don't remember, but it is Saturday Stitch and Scroll Date Night Edition. So I'm gonna go record that because it is Thursday and I wanna post that this coming Saturday, my time, 2 Saturdays, 1 or 2 Saturdays ago, your time. But yeah, I'm gonna record that and then sit out in the sunshine and do a little more knitting. So some kind of sad news. I have to frog my camisole number 12 because I cannot get it over my head. I am so close, but that is like as far as it will go. And I don't really want to stretch it more. I could block it, but I just know it's going to be tight on the neck. But yeah, that's very, very sad news. I had just gotten to the point where I was starting the German short rows and I thought, you know what, let me take it off the needles and try it on. I put it on some tubing. It was not going over my head. It was so close. I was so close to getting it, as you saw. But you live and you learn. I will be doing a much stretchier cast on than what I did. I thought I did a pretty stretchy cast on, but apparently I did not because that is the end that is kind of getting stuck on my head. So I will do as stretchy of a cast on as I can possibly do. But not all is lost because in the meantime, I will work on my Botanist Shawl, which is, oh Lord, okay. And we are knotted. Hello and happy Saturday. I did not record at all yesterday. I just wasn't feeling great, wasn't in the mood, so I didn't. But we did go out to dinner last night to one of our favorite, more casual restaurants up here. We're in southern Vermont, and we went to the Yard at the Crooked Ram. They have a really nice like outdoor pizza oven. It's this nice like covered wooden structure. Good food, good vibes. I actually have a ton of favorite restaurants up here. If you're ever in the Manchester, Vermont area, I think it is a totally underrated food destination in New England. But yeah, so I didn't record it all yesterday. I did take some videos actually of our food from dinner last night, so maybe I'll put that on the screen, or maybe I already put that a few seconds ago. But anyways, yes, I'm back outside on bear duty. Jake is determined to see a bear, although like, can we control that at all? No. So out here looking, and I'm just working on my Botanist Shawl. I did work on this a little bit yesterday and on Thursday. I actually forgot how fun this is. I haven't picked it up in, oh gosh, 2 weeks maybe, but it's actually quite like a fun, enjoyable, very easy pattern. So I am on my first straight section. I don't know if you can tell, the way this shawl works, the way the pattern is that it starts at the point, you do the increases, and then there's, I don't know, a larger section where it is just completely straight. There's no increases, no decreases. And then you go into the decrease section. So it's like, you know, a shawl, the mirror image of this end over on the other end. So I am on my first of 2 straight sections. There's 2 straight sections, I believe, with 1 lace section splitting them. However, this is just 1 ball of yarn. I still have, oh my gosh, if I could hold things up. I still have this much left. And I don't know, it's like big, but it's not huge. Ooh. I just got so distracted. Every time I hear a creak in the woods or like the bushes rustling, the leaves rustling, I'm gonna be like up and looking because I'm on bear duty. But anyways, what was I saying? This is what almost 1 ball of yarn makes, which is a decent amount. I still have this much or so left, and I have 2 more balls of yarn, so I'm thinking going to knit 3 straight sections on this scarf instead of the 2, so it'll be flat lace, flat lace, flat lace decreases, just to give it, I think, a little more length, and also to use up some of the yarn that I have, because I really don't know what else I would do with this yarn. It's not a typical yarn for me. It's like a brighter color. I think this is like a hot pink, like a bright pink. It's called hibiscus. Jake thinks it's red. I don't know. What color is this to you? I would love to know. I really don't know what I would do with any leftover yarn of this. So yeah, we're gonna sit out here, knit a little bit, and enjoy the beautiful Vermont weather before going back to the city tomorrow, which is so sad. I have such a hard time leaving Vermont, but